It's Dorothy Kelly back today with show 2 in our introduction to WTV 60 series. Today I want to talk about our content. Do you know, since July 2019, July 4th to be specific, we have shown over 200 shows. That is a lot of content, isn't it? So when I began this production, I thought about what is it that women in my age, 60 and older, are looking for? What is really going to help them? Now there are plenty, aren't there? There are so many websites already targeting, wrong word targeting, but producing content for this age bracket. I'm relatively new into the marketplace. But when I thought about my background and what I thought was the real need, I started addressing what I think of as the practical side of aging. The practical, yes. There's already travel and dating and makeup and clothes, relationships. That stuff already exists, but I wanted to get down to the nitty-gritty. Like, how are you really going to manage aging? Are you prepared? What component is missing? What do you need to work on? There were also some humorous things in there. So I'm going to go over some of them today, the type of show that we have already produced. Now, while we'll be producing a lot of brand new content for these outlets, some of the shows I will bring in are things from our archives. Practical. What can be more practical than managing your money? Yes. First off, as somebody that's been in the bookkeeping and tax business for 40 years, I know the fear that even saying that word people can experience even thinking about it, much less taking action. Several times in the past, I had a specific program which we're calling Taking Charge of Your Money. It is the most important thing, isn't it? Along with health. Why? We don't know what's going to happen to us. Can we keep a job? Can we get a job? Will we have a health problem develop that's going to require money? There are so many things that can come up, unexpected things. The car breaks down. All of a sudden you need a new car. You need to move. I hate to say it, but a lot of our life revolves around our access to having funds. It's a reality. And as we age, the opportunities to make money may not be there. Now, right now, that's not necessarily the truth because there's such a lack of workers, isn't there? But that doesn't mean that in 3 years things will be back to whatever normal is and this opportunity for older people might not exist. Practical conversations. That's what we bring to you. Money is one of them. Another series that I have done, which we will be repeating in late April, is estate planning preparation. Another topic who wants to think about. And we know this is not only important for people getting older. Families, people with children, any age could find themselves in a situation where they thought they had done better planning. Now, I'm not an attorney. We're not talking about the actual work. I'm talking about getting ready. Planning is not just going to see the attorney. You have to have some clarity about what your intentions are. Already have a plan developed, which you take to the attorney who's going to put it in the legal documentation that's required. And there is a lot that goes into thinking about what you want your estate plan to be. And estate planning is not just for after you pass away. Anything can happen during your lifetime that can prohibit you from taking full charge of your life, whether it be your money, your financial or health decisions. 2 topics. I hope you're ready. Now, how much more practical can we get with that? In addition, we have also done shows around our health. Another big topic. Without our health, what are our options? And if you're a person that has broken a bone, you're an older person like me, you've broken a bone, you know what it's like to recover. Your life can change in that instant. So keeping ourselves healthy and fit being a key word there, keeping ourselves fit, it's critical for every age. We've also talked about relationships. I'm not saying we're not ignoring those popular topics, but it's not only our relationship when we think of it with a love interest, it's our relationship to ourselves and to others in our community. How many of the viewers right now know there's somebody in their life that's not really supporting them? Think how hard it is to let them go. Do you know, have you experienced the dread when you think, oh my gosh, we're going to that party and so-and-so will be there and they're going to make it be a ridiculous outing, I'm going to be uncomfortable, whatever it is. You can fill in the blanks, you know what I mean. So when is it time to really let go of somebody if they're not in your corner? Cooking. As a single woman all these years, I cannot tell you how many times I have dined out. I am not a very good cook. I have a few things that I make, but honestly, even when I have parties and I'll make 5 dishes, maybe 2 of them are really good. And the others had good intention, but they didn't really, come together like I wanted. So I have done a few cooking shows, and I'm sure I'm going to film many more of those, but I know I'll be broadcasting ones from the past. One of them is so funny. I was showing how to cut a mango. Even I was laughing during the presentation. Another topic we cover is personal development. No matter what age we are, personal development still goes on. We are always changing. Our lives are changing. Our situation, our relationships. There is always room for growth. We know who said it best. The only constant in life is change. So for us to be willing and able to adapt to change can, in the best way, help us maintain and improve our lives. We really want to inspire, support, and encourage you to live your best life. When I think of when I was younger, let's say 30 years ago, we looked forward to retirement. Oh, when retirement comes, I will get to be this, do these things, have this great life. Because in the meantime, we were so busy having a job, maintaining a household, raising a kid, having all these activities going on, that we weren't always taking the time for ourselves. Now, unfortunately, a lot of us in this demographic, 60, 70, 80, still either need to work or want to work. So we might not be in that space where we think, oh, this is now me time. But there are a lot of things that we can commit to for ourselves. We can make ourselves first. Why not? Everybody has the opportunity to do that. And it doesn't mean that you're not involved with others and engaged, but you really can work now. Work. Because everything we do does take work, doesn't it? But we can work on making our lives be what we want it to be. That's what we suggest and promote at WTV 60. Some of these things. I don't recall if I actually used the word support. It's a very common word in our dialogue. We are supporting our community at WTV 60 so that you are not feeling alone, ignored, discounted. We've got your back. And the thing about women, we can be much more collaborative. We're going to be talking about that coming up shortly. Thanks for tuning in. Dorothy Kelly, finishing show 2. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.